music. Alright. So today I'm gonna set up Jest. Ooh. To close this. No. Start with package. I'm just gonna remove all the karma stuff. So now the border. I do believe that's a hole. Excuse me. So yeah, let's get rid of those. And we're going to install dev. What do we need? Okay, here's what I was looking for. Just types that's just preset Angular. Copy that. Change types on the component. Add types as just transport TypeScript code. Lovely. So this, I think, is definitely wrong then. 2023, so maybe Jest is new? Because I know this is like saying to... Wait. Is there official? Okay, I've been here. Yeah, this is what I thought. So yeah, that's just reset Angular. So that's not the way to do it. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I already did that. And I do need to create the Jest config. Ensure setup jest.ts exists. But yeah, I don't think I need this stuff. Cause if you ask the Angular blog. First 7v6 images, then modifying your angular.json. Build angular :jest. So 1 second on that. Let's get rid of these for now, maybe. Yep, that's what the example has, just polyfills and ts config. I want ts config to be first though. One-liners go first. No, maybe alphabetical. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. What's this one? Karma. Replace with Jest. I'll search for Jest. TS config, polyfills. Oh, this one has the TS config first. Yeah. Should have trusted my gut. Actually, you know, give me polyfills. Sun.js. But oh shit. But then there's also zone.js/testing. Oh yeah, because I don't need that in regular polyfills. So copy that and find all of those and replace it with that. Because that'll add in all of the polyfills, including zone.js. In fact, let's search for polyfills. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I should be able to save that and not do this, and it's not going to work. The just build is currently still experimental. Yeah, that's okay. I do believe this is gonna work though. Yeah, so that was probably a lie. So now I'm just do Jest. I imagine I'm also gonna need the types. Jest environment gemstone. Now I have a feeling that is going to be included in just preset angular is probably going to be it. Because it says that comes with a bunch of goodies. Yes. And then I'm gonna need the types for found in config file. Specified include paths and exclude paths. Types. Jest. So I know I am going to need the types, and let's see what that does. Okay, this is because I have Jasmine code in here, but this is pretty nice. Things where I can find here. So now I need to rewrite the test to be just tests. Okay. Okay. Given the composer, new thing, this, rewrite, just text. Balls with to be callsy. Okay, yeah. That probably makes more sense. That way I don't need to cast to Boolean. It's a fun word, that Boolean. 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 Is Boolean pronounced the same as Boolean? That was a terrible question. How do you... I don't know how to spell it. Why wouldn't web be first? Help me out. Come on, where's pronunciation? Gotta be somewhere. Well, not to be confused with Boolean. Okay, I think I'm right about the pronunciation of the broth seasoning. Okay. Here it is.
Bouillon.
Okay, wait. I'm not listening to that. Shit.
Bouillon. Bouillon. Bouillon.
Boolean. Boolean. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's fun. Boolean. Alright, change spy-on to use just.spy-on. Add a just.clear all mocks in after each to clean up spies. Updated mock return value syntax from and to mock return value. Yeah, I like the syntax better too. Yes, it looks just fine. Good. Save this. Okay, now we're gonna do the same here. Oh, I can use 3.7. Thinking. How does that mean? Definitely want the agent. Thinking. Oh. It has thinking mode, allowing you to see the model's step-by-step reasoning process. It's interesting, but I don't need it. Yes, please. I just don't want to have to go through and rewrite everything. Just have it generate, and then I can read the code and understand everything in one convenient package. Added Jest module mocking. Beautiful. That's what I've wanted all along. Didn't delete this. Added after each hook to clear all mocks. Change spine mock syntax. Replace Jasmine to create spine with just function. Replace and return value. Yeah. Yeah. Add a date. I'm gonna inspect that. Remove any unnecessary as any type assertions where possible. Thank you. Here's the pattern of creating a spy variable and configuring it with direct mocking of the imported functions. Yes. Use more concise just mocking patterns throughout. Jasmine saying beautiful. I do want to inspect this. TS ignore. Accessing private property for tester. Service. Outputs. Equals undefined. Expect service.get URL. Should be undefined. Okay. If that's allowed, that's fine. You know, permissible. Going to accept that. Everything seems fine. Let's see. I want to replace this with this again. I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need I guess I could make copy text accept or just do that. paste that guy in here. Okay, now my two tests should work with the Jest runner. And yes, I didn't have to make that Jest config that all the AIs were trying to make me make. I'm glad I stopped myself from making it, because it was really seeming like I was supposed to do that for a second, but how do I ran that so many times? Okay. No inputs were found in config file. Oh, that's because there are no tests in some of the libraries. Still can't find name expect. Can't find name jest. Can't find name it. Did that. Added that type slash jest. You need to install type definitions for a test runner. Cannot find name expect. Cannot find name jest. We need to import jest. figured it out. It's this admin. We need to come down to the spec down here. Change this to Jest. And probably just do a Control Shift F. Look for Jasmine. Replace that with Jest. Probably just do that a bunch of times. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make at least one test for each library. Literally just write me my tests. My 7, set to agent, submit. Oh yeah, I need to fix that anyways. I shouldn't have a generic widget anyways. I need to make it an interface. Or not an interface, an abstract class. So that I can create implementation that can be overridden. To be false. Oh man, it's back to writing Jasmine. Oh, okay, it realized that it was Jest. Yeah, sorry, man. Okay, what do we got? Let's just scroll back up to the I need to fix Slender errors. Looks like it was Jest. Created comprehensive quest suite for the which uses Jest. Creates the component. Sorts URL construction. Streaming status track. API response handling. Arrange, act, assert, fake async, and tick functions are used to handle asynchronous operations. Awesome. It's beautiful. Format it. Is that an error? Oof, lines. Oh, I guess when it. No, while we're here, I really should just make the YouTube one as well. New Java file. Okay. And we'll do a new composer agent. YouTube. Right, just test for the YouTube widget. Go. I'm worried about the specifics of this tomorrow when I have more bandwidth. Now just accepting. just do the simple ones. This one isn't exactly simple, but makes the most sense, so these actually probably, aren't named with .widget, so I'm just gonna do that while we're here. You know what? .widgets on this. It's in the widgets folder. It's in the components folder. Swear, eventually I'm gonna stop changing my mind on how I name things. But Angular starting off with that everything having .component is like cause the CLI generates it that way. Makes me feel like I need to do it that way, but since it's in the widgets folder, it's in the components folder, I don't need any more specifics. This is going to be just fine. So, rename this guy, get rid of .widget. You know it, it's the 3 most common problems in programming. Naming and off by 1 errors. So this guy actually is probably going to need, no, really? What's going on here? This guy. Oh, it automatically updated. That's very convenient. What's wrong? What's the problem here? Yes. This is also style URL. I'm only gonna have max 1. Save that. Now we can come in here. Do a new composer. Probably don't need to add these myself. Make tests for the item widget. Jest tests. I learned my lesson. What do we got? Written tests. Come back and make sure they're right. Be there. Looks good to me. So store has one. That's red because I don't think there's any reason to test the module. So maybe I won't need tests for this one. I don't know. Pick a guard. Any guard. Yeah, I don't need that guard. Admin dot stack dot heals. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, just pass for the admin. Midgard admin match, Midgard admin child. Guards with an S. How are we looking here? Y angular, Y angular, Y angular. Well, because I like it. Is pretty much the reason. I think I like angular because it's like it's angular. Everything it comes with everything you need. It's got all the bells and whistles. Like React and Vue are component libraries, so you need to add in a whole lot of other shit to make an app, which is why people end up using like Next or Nuxt. So it's really not between Angular, React, and Vue. It's between Angular, Next, and Nuxt. And React and Vue are the baby steps to get there. Let's see. Everything that I'm working on right now is front end, but I know you can do server-side rendering with Angular. I just haven't used it yet. But like not full on backend. Apartment is just the name of my LLC. Yep, that's it. I minting is in like printing money. I mint apps and art. Let's see. Well, right now I'm just working on. I'm writing tests. So nothing right now, but I'm working on my company's website, which I guess I can just serve, and I can give you a little preview. It is, I built it on AWS Amplify, which lets you, it's full stack TypeScript. So that's another reason why I like Angular, is that it's TypeScript first, which I guess the others are basically, I mean, you just add TypeScript to it, but back when I started Angular, that's TypeScript first was a good benefit there. And this is just, you got my website. This is my Twitch stream I've embedded because I'm working on a widget that has my Twitch stream. And then up here is whether I'm currently streaming or not. You'll notice if I reload it, it's false. But then it checks to see if I'm streaming on Twitch, and then now it's true. So I'm going to end up using that to, like there's gonna be a landing page carousel here, and if I'm streaming coding with Sam, then I'm going to inject this embed into there. And then it's got, it's got other pages. No, I have not filled out the content yet. A little bit of content. You can log into and log into an account. Yeah, and basically I'm working on the CMS version of it, so you got a media library, so you can like make folders and upload files, and it automatically compresses images with tiny PNG. What else? Pages, where it's got all your pages, and you can go to edit page. Has all your metadata for the page, and this is the content. Eventually, I'm gonna make like a page builder, but right now it's just JSON. So that's pretty much all this is. It's like basically like a custom serverless framework for making websites. Yeah. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I guess the plan is to start making apps at some point, but I need funding for that, so for now I make websites for people to make money, and that's mostly what I'm working on, is just the libraries that make up my various websites. So I don't have to make a ton of updates. Yeah, that's generally it. Before building apps, basically, like, I mean, I guess I could build something small pretty easily and do it without spending much money, but if I'm gonna get users, I'm gonna want money for infrastructure and all that. So I'm starting small. Gonna get, because every app needs a website. So basically I'm focusing on making web apps that I'm going to turn into other applications. Like right now, recently, I did it's basically just a Chat GPT clone. I made using Nuxt. You just say, hey, chat, and a little animation when it pops up. Also using, this is using the Nuxt and Vue versions of my library, not the Angular versions, but they both use a shared TypeScript library, so it's not like I'm doing a bunch of repeating myself. So, working on stuff. You're building a web app builder. Is this? Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, it's a framework for building web applications. Yeah, basically, it's, yeah, just, basically it's a CMS for, like, you got all your pages. You can make a new page if you want, and then, like, I can go to, create new page, add an item, just make it real simple, title, new page, and now, well, okay, so it's a work in progress, but then I save that, and now I can come to /new page, and you have the new page content. Let's see, you can go to media, and then, you know, create folders, delete folders, open folders, upload files, and then you can click on this copy link here, and then just like paste it up here, and that's it. Oh, I guess it's gonna download it, but if let's say I go back to the new page we made. Let's see, I'll add images. Just make one image with an SRC of that. Save it. Now go back to /new page. And yeah, we got the image and the new page. So yeah, basically it's like it's just a serverless content management system running on AWS Amplify. How long? I don't know, at least since 20, no, God, time's so weird. Since like 2010, I guess, so that would be 15 years. Yeah. This one has been like, I probably started like 4 years ago, but it's been, you know, it's basically like it's a side project, so it's slow running. I don't right now, no. So I've been having a lot more time to work on this. It's basically what I'm doing when I'm not looking for jobs. I'm writing this, basically. So if you know anyone who's hiring, send them my way. That's the plan now. Oh yeah, I've been a software developer for like, I guess I graduated in 2017, so maybe like 7 years now. Mostly, let's see, I'm a full stack developer, and mostly I do like, I guess I do a lot of team work, but for some reason I do a lot of, hey, we need you to build this application from scratch by yourself. Which I love. I think it's great. It's awesome. Like, I get to do everything, and I'm interested in every aspect of building any kind of software, so like, that's fun. Like, for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, I made them an application that generates leaflet maps, and they still embed those in their articles. So the Post-Gazette was my first job, and then I went to University of Pittsburgh, and I built an application for signing up for graduation, but they didn't end up actually using that. And then I went to a marketing company, and I decided that wasn't for me, so I wasn't laid off. I quit. I thought I realized I wanted my experience to be more software oriented, and it hadn't been, and I thought it would be much easier to find a job than it would be, so I quit. And basically I was like, so I can work on, I have money saved up, I can just work on my code. while I find a job, and it has taken uh, a good bit longer than I was hoping for. But that's okay. That's the way she goes. I'm just gonna keep trying. Uh, year. It's been about a year, so I'm pretty ready. Uh, uh, expecting. I don't know about expecting. I haven't had a job in a year. I'll take whatever I can get. But I don't know. If you want to know, like, I don't know. It's hard. I feel like I don't know, anywhere between like 80 grand to 100. I mean, I would settle for less, but it's basically what they're paying for the jobs that I'm applying for. Oh yeah, I've done plenty of interviews. I love interviews. Interviews are the shit. They're like, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna ask you a bunch of questions that are like really fun programming puzzles and that have nothing to do with what you're gonna be doing on the job, just to see like how you think about stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do this programming puzzle for you. Basically, yeah. I don't know. I haven't checked out Leak Code too much, so I don't know exactly what they got going on there, but I'm from what I've heard, yeah, it's just like fun, weird ass problems. But sometimes it's not that. Sometimes they don't even ask you like any technical stuff, and they're just like talking about you and shit. Uh, well, I'm one of those weirdos who actually like stuff like you get me lost talking about regular expressions and shit. So I find it fun, but there's definitely some people who would be like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit. But it's not like serious stuff. It's not anything like the job is always so much like it's not as hard as it could be. I don't know. But also, you know, I wanted to move in a more software oriented direction because I want more of a challenge. That's funny though. I also can't tell when I'm being sarcastic. Can I look at your at? Maybe. You got like a public repo or something? Yes, yes, it was. So this is like kind of like a flow chart. Like I'm building an app, and I'm like, no, no, I'm confused at what I'm looking at here. Okay, I get that. Um, is this just like so? I can do this. Analytics menu. Okay, so this is like a reference, basically. Click the middle open sidebar deployment. Whoa. How do I see the app? On local host. Oh, okay, this is just the front end. But it will generate the app for you? And I can customize it, I assume? Maybe. It looks cool. Like a way to visualize everything you need inside the app. I think I'm more interested in that than actually creating the front end with a UI. I just like writing code. Like when someone's like, "Yo, I made this app to write the code for you." That just like my brain's like, "Dude, why? There's code. We can just write code. There was code here the whole time. I love code." But I do really like the way you can visualize it here. And of course, if you need to like generate a bunch of them, you just need to spit a bunch of them out. That would actually be super dope. Yeah, anytime. My pleasure. I'm all about providing and receiving feedback. It's the only way we're ever gonna know what we're doing, if what we're doing could be better. I'm definitely, at least I'm the worst judge of my own code. I look at my code and I see what I think I wrote. Dumbass. It's taking a minute this time. I'll be right back. Jeez, how long can this be going for? It's kind of long. I like that. Inebriation. No, I'm in PA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It agrees with me much more than alcohol does. Trying to stay away from drinking as much as possible. What is this? Calendar slash calendar. I love it. Save that, close that. Admin already has tests. Okay, so now I should be able to NG test. It's the tomato show now. Giving up. Writing code can never be as interesting as watching a cat clean himself. Or we could do both. This is much better content. Hey, Toma. Yeah. He's kind of blending in with the guitar. Oh, his ears kind of remind me of the guitar. That's funny. I should paint the guitar to look like Toma. All right, what was I doing? Should the file as part of the TypeScript program be is missing from TypeScript compilation? Missing something. Definitely did something wrong with the TS config. No, don't leave, Toma. Stay. Okay. Fun while it lasted. It's in the include. No inputs were found in config file. Oh yeah, routing. Routing doesn't have any. Item quantity.spec.ts is missing from TypeScript. The guard is missing from the TypeScript. Ensure that the file is part of the TypeScript program via the files or include property. Might have to come back. I think maybe I need the polyfills. So close. That didn't do it. Surprise, surprise. Mm. out, restart. Sworn I asked it to create Jest. Maybe I didn't. Better. passed. That's it. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. We will continue setting up Jest tomorrow after I've submitted enough job applications. Alright, peace. Have a good night. Treat everyone with love, even though